Hello everyone and welcome back to more Pokemon Shield. We're back at the second town for a quick recap. I'll say that after this. Last time, let's see if I can find it. Is it in the card? Yes, we got our first gym badge. And we also got Mahara, the Stuffle, as our third team member. I just did this, and I just got done actually. I got some experience candies for it. So I'm going to say we're going to start with 1, get it from level 10 to level 15. What wants to learn? Brutal Swing. You don't really need the TM for it, but it does help make it learn it faster. I believe it has minus speed, so payback could be good. I like the moves it has. I mean, Tackle's not great, but it still gets the type bonus from it. Another medium one. To get another 3,000, we get another 4 levels for him. Endure could be good, because it lets you survive a hit with 1 HP. And I'm going to do the XLs. Gonna give you 10. And level 20. We can forget Tackle. Mahara wants to learn the move Strength. This is an 80 power physical move compared to Tackle's 40. That's gonna do way more. I did get 6 of these. I want to give it to Stuffle. I did do a lot of raids. We got Waterfall, Scald, Plea Rough, Body Press, Leash Life, and Tri Attack. Doesn't matter because nothing can learn any of it. But the Leash Life might come in handy later. We're at this town because I did say we could do some training at the station once we got the third party member. This won't have any story progression. We're not going to head to the next town or Route 5 yet. I want to go. Oh, that's an armor pass. With that pass, you can go to the Isle of Armor. You have a Crown Pass, too. You can also go to the Crown Tundra. We're going to be going to the Armor Station. Now that we finally have 3 things at level 20, welcome to the Isle of Armor. We're going to be exploring the DLC, seeing what you can get. This is your first visit to the Isle of Armor. I'm researching Pokemon biology here on this island. You want to register the Pokemon you can catch off this island to your Pokedex, right? I'll update your Pokedex so you can do just that. I believe this adds another 200 to the Pokedex. The Isle of Armor Pokedex has been added to the World Pokedex. When you've caught a lot of Pokemon on the Isle of Armor, come back and show me your Pokedex. I'm supposed to join the dojo on this island today, but there's a strange person standing outside the station and I'm a bit scared to head out. You're the traveler I'm supposed to guide, am I right? Exactly when we agreed to meet, too. Quite the commendable punctuality. I got the strangest feeling we've met before. I can't recall, and here I thought amnesia was Slowpoke's move. My name is Avery. I'm a senior member of the dojo you were to join. I think you got the wrong person. You're here to join the Master Dojo, are you not? I also train there. Goodness, this is a thick one. Like a poor lost Hulu. It's up to me, as an elegant adult, to make sure they get the message. Perhaps a show of strength is the best way to get to know each other. I'll await you outside. Once you're ready, come out to face me. Time to show who the better trainer is. I don't think we have a fighting type move, which is gonna stink for now, but oh well. This is your first visit to the Isle of Armor. You would no doubt like to run around and explore freely, but first, let's make sure you can handle yourself. Naturally, as a master of the dojo, I'll be using my psychic power to test your strength. Come now, don't overexert yourself. Pokemon Trainer Avery immediately challenges you. Usually with DLC, it's post-game. Pokemon actually thought about this and made a fight balanced. Considering you could do this immediately after catching this Slowpoke. Abra, level 10. Didn't stand a chance. We're just too strong for it. How did I get beat down to my last Pokemon? Did you guys hypnosis on me? And Slowpoke, level 12. We're gonna use strength on that. I've dealt the first damage you've taken out of this island. So. I could heal it. And Slowpoke goes down. Counter goes to level 22. And wants to learn Taunt. This prevents Pokemon from using status moves. Or recovery moves. They only can do attacking moves. I could see that helpful. I just don't need it. Such strength, I'm in Psy Shock. $1,400. Could you give me a moment? Improbable. No, impossible. What kind of trick did this kid use? If a trainer of this town arrives at the dojo, then the people there very well may suffer amnesia about my very existence. If only I could get rid of him. I have a task with escorting him to the dojo. You have potential. Why, you made me use a whole 3% of my strength. Still, how should I put this? My dojo is a respected place where even the famous champion Leon trained. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think you're quite up to snuff. Therefore, I suggest you ignore the Master Dojo standing over there and head home as soon as you're done seeing the sights. I suppose you could have this too as a parting gift. We get a style card. This increases the selection in boutiques and hair salons. So if you want to change your look, show it when you next visit boutique or hair salon. I'm sure you'll be able to find more elegant garb like mine. Now then, farewell, and I'll see you again if we teleport. She ran away. So much for being escorted, huh? You can find Galarian Slowpoke here. Also Kingler. There are some Pokemon that you can only find here. Like Baneri. I did not mean to run into this. But yeah, Jigglypuff, a normal fairy type. Or Chansey. Chansey has some of the best options for experience points. It might be only level 10. But it did give 300 experience compared to the other two getting 100. So yeah, George Osgood's level 21. So that helps. You can find stuff like Abra, Rockruff is over there. Even special raids that you couldn't get anywhere else. Like this one with that just happens to have a Raggenrola. There's a lot to see, a lot to do, and you could probably guess you have to come back throughout the story to really see everything this island has to offer. In the distance, that's a Wailord. That's cool. You can actually see how big Wailord is. Mind you, it is in the main story too. Not like that. In fact, the only way to get Wailord normally is evolve it. We'll have to see if we could get Surf or something and just ride something over to it. Diglett! Oh, Diglett, you're here. Huh, you rascal, I was worried about you. Thank you for finding my Diglett. Is it from Alola? Oh, I didn't expect to meet someone who knows about it. That's right, this is a Diglett from the Alola region. When I traveled in Alola, I fell in love with these adorable 3 hairs. I caught a lot of Diglett there and came back. But they went somewhere when I looked away for a second. Diglett. Anyway, you found a Diglett buried in the ground. You definitely have talent for finding Diglett. It's okay, well you'll find the other Diglett too. Sure. Oh, what a kind person you are. Words can't express how grateful I am. You found 1 Diglett so far, so please find 150 more. If you find them, please tell them to come back to me. This will tell you how many are left. The Fields of Honor have 18, Soothing Wetlands seems to have 20, Force to Focus has 8, Challenge Beach is 9, yeah, you get it. There's a lot of places to explore here. Typically, the Diglett are in very well hidden spots, like... I don't know how you'd be expected to... Well, it was right here, but you know, Ta-da! You need 17 more Diglett in the Fields of Honor. At least it tells you every time you find one. Like how many are left. You can spot them by the hair, but it's like... It's something that's worth doing over time rather than stressing about it now. Because at this point in the main story, you can't get them all. Let's actually get that. Oh. There's a great ball. We get a grass type in that one. But I don't really need it. I'm happy with the 3 Pokemon we have right now. And it is going to be a while before we catch number 4. Oh, fiddlesticks. So a new student decided to go back home. Would it appear so? Well, have you know, my offer to escort them was perfect. We both were abruptly absconded after a battle. And I'd been hoping to welcome a new gift. Oh my god, I can't speak. And I'd been hoping we'd get to welcome a new member to our little family too. What? Hello? And who are you? God. Of course, you must be the new student that's supposed to join our dojo today. You got the wrong person. Yes, right, that's correct, ma'am. I swear I thought you'd use teleport or something. You disappeared so quickly. Regardless, it gives me great joy to know that you decided to come after all. Sure. Oh, everything's just coming up roses. Now, I'm quite sure they already told me your name, but... That's right, you're happy. Of course you are. Though I'm rather sure that's not the name I was told before. My name's Honey. I help keep this place running. You can consider me the lady of the house. Not that the Master Dojo is just any house. Why? For what purpose is he here? My future sight must be off. I must think. Before Miss Honey figures out I told an innocent little lie. Seems you already met our Avery. Bit of an odd ducklet, but he's one of our own. He's training hard here at the dojo so he could become a gym leader someday. I trust the two of you could get along, right? It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Oh dear, but look at me. Yeah, I'm making you stand around outside after you come all this way. Hey, come in. Don't mind the faint stench of sweat. Now listen, if you dare breathe a word of what happened at the station to Miss Honey, well, let's just say my psychic powers are very potent. Did I make myself clear? That's a threat. We'll go inside, but we got a little more exploring to do. Like that revival herb. It works the same as a max revive, but again with all the medical stuff. Pokemon hate you for using it. It's a decent selling item at least. And we got another Diglett. We got 16 more to find. What over here is an item. Another expert belt, so that could become really handy for something. Yeah, you could get duplicates of items and it's really great. Oh look, another Diglett. 15 left. I probably won't be able to find all of them. Here's another one, so that makes 14. I've never actually found all of them before. Well, we got a TM right here. TR-64. Basically a technical record. Those break after one use. Focus Blast. I don't recommend it. It's extremely powerful, but it takes a turn of focusing to actually be useful. And if your Pokemon gets hit, well, there goes the focus. That was a Galarian Twig. You're gonna need a lot of them for something. And a bottle of HP up. Who should I give that to? Probably Stuffle, because we're gonna need as much health as possible on it. These are vitamins. They'll help boost the EVs and stuff, and I think it's... You get 1 point for every 4 EVs of a stat or something. I'm not big on EV training, but if you are HP up, does give you an extra piece of health. There was also Diglett up here. Making 13 in this area, and you can see a little closer to the Wailord over there. And we can see some islands around, and this place is cool. The water's extremely terrifying though, but you know. We'll cover that when we get to it in the story. Let's go in. Hey buddy, I have an announcement to make. We've got a new student joining us today. Please welcome Happy. I'm sure you'll have lots to teach him. Hiya! Welcome to the dojo. All our students are so good and hardworking. Everyone really gives it all their all around here. Now here's a person who's not listed in my databases of students. Hello. It's not usual for you to bother greeting a newcomer. This is Hyde, my darling only son. Are you some kind of outlier? Here, you should give this a try. An EXP Charm. This will increase the amount of EXP points that a Pokemon can get. But don't open it, okay? It's got tech I developed inside, and I don't want you to go and ruin it. He's so good with his hands, always making something new. Such a clever boy. And that handsome gent in the back is my darling hubby, and the very master of the dojo. Why, hello there. My name is Mustard. I'm rather good at Pokemon battles, you know. I'm pleased as cheese that you could join us. Cheese to meet you. I see you got a sense of humor too. Good, good. Don't let him fool you into thinking he's just a silly old man. He's a real beast when he gets serious. Well, darling, I'll leave the rest up to you. Yay. This is my favorite part. I want to see how just good you are. Just want to have a battle with me. Just say the word when you're ready. The Master Dojo is a strange dojo if you ask me. We all have sorts of odd training routines like cleaning up or even taking naps. I know I'm not wearing the dojo uniform, but I'm a student too. They didn't have my size. A lot of people hear the word dojo and think of a strict, serious place, but the Master Dojo is a lot of fun. This honey spoon is excellent too. before doing anything, we're gonna take a look at this. But now it's sure to work. All that's left is to fire it up with the on button. So here we go. Let's push it. Crap, is it powered down? I still need more watts. So, does my XP charm seem to be working as intended? What's this thing? Some sort of machine made out of junk parts to look like a Pokemon? You like it? Yeah. I thought you might be the type. That's my Cramomatic. Just to be clear, it's the invention of the century. It's my very own brilliant take on recycling. Though it doesn't do a thing right now since it's out of power. If I had enough watts. But Mom won't give me any more of hers. All it would take is a measly 500 W to get the Cramomatic up and running, you know? I can give you that. Well, seriously? You'll give me the 500 W I need. Take it. It'd take me ages outdoors to collect 500. The outdoors and me... Well, let's just say our systems aren't compatible. But you... Sorry, what was your name again? Happy? I guess you're more of the outdoors type, huh? I'll pay the pot you gave me into the Cramomatic at once, and... Power on! Ram. Perfect, just perfect. Put in 4 items you don't need and you'll get a new item in exchange. If you put 4 of the apricots that grow here on the island, you might even get a rare Pokeball, if you're lucky. Since you gave me the watts and all, feel free to use my Cramomatic as much as you like. So we could use things like this, like berries, if there's stuff that you just don't need. And yes, you could just keep buying orange berries from the shop in the first town, or actually the second town, and then, yeah. You automatically save the game after doing this. You put the items in, and something comes out. We got TR-37 Taunt for that. So she says, this room, we can change our outfit if we want. I did actually buy the flying type gear. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Just go ahead and put all of it on. And I am actually going to remove the hat. So now we changed our look. And it just says the same thing. Nope. We're good. Yahoo! Are you ready for a battle? Alright, let's get the show started. This is the best way to get to know new students. We're challenged by Dojo Master Mustard. He has 2 Pokemon. One of them is a Mienfoo, a pure fighting type. No, I just can't wait to see you battle your heart out. We're gonna do strength. And they got fake out. That makes you flinch. A flinch Pokemon can't do anything. That might be bad. It's only level 13 and 1 strength. Took it out. Oh, looks like my little self. That the text just goes too fast in battles. I'm actually gonna heal in battle to show it off. Also, I love how Stuffle has a tag on its back, like under the tail. It's funny. And we got paralyzed. Paralysis. I wanted to go over the effects, like the status effects as we'd see them. It cuts your speed in half, which is actually good for Stuffle. Because it uses payback. But you do have, I think it's a 50% chance of not being able to move at all. So be careful with paralysis. Ground types and electric types are immune to it, but ground types still can get paralysis from things like Lick or other moves that have it, just so happen to have it as a side effect that isn't electric. I've lost. You're pretty strong, aren't you? Hey, the newbie won. Master wasn't going all out, but that's still pretty impressive. Who is that kid anyway? Sorry. The way you battle really shows me how much you care for your Pokemon. Even if you've come because of a misunderstanding, as long as you have the will to learn, then you're welcome at the Master Dojo. He knows. I think we can all help each other become stronger. I'm happy you've come to join us. So on that note, here's your dojo uniform. More clothes. Well, so much for the flying uniform being shown. With that on, you'll fit right in. You'll fit right in with the students of my Master Dojo. Hey, newbie. If you want to change or take a break, use that room over there. Now then. With Happy here now, the dojo's at max capacity. It's time to really start our training. You'll all be facing the 3 trials. 3 trials? Wait, why is there max capacity for this dojo? And there's more. The person who completes the 3 trials will receive the secret armor of this dojo. Oh, I said a armor. I want it. If that's the spirit. Now let me explain the trial first. Or the first trial. But be master, I haven't received my uniform yet. I did say it's unfair for it. Sorry, I had lasagna earlier, and it's not saying well. I did say it's unfair for that child to get a uniform. Unequal even. I demand an item swap. What, do you really not have a uniform? My bad. It's an easy fix. I have another uniform right here for you, Reaper. Ha! It does pay to complain sometimes. Poke. What in the world? Hey, my dojo uniform. It's gone missing. Poke. That's speed. Was it really the Slowpoke? I've never seen any Slowpoke move so fast. How dare you? Are you using trick? Return my dojo uniform immediately. Slow. Bug. Where do you think you're going? Guess I let them out of their Pokeballs a little too soon. Master, what's up with those Slowpoke? This is the first trial, my students. You've got to chase after those fast Slowpoke trained with care by little old me. But that's not all. You need to defeat them too. And while you're at it, could you get Avery's dojo uniform back? Oh, do we have to? Well, that's that. Do your best. Scraggy. Do you want to change back into your usual clothes? Nah. No need to change. Time to chase those fast Slowpoke. Well, they're faster than running, by the looks of it. And they're going to a spot we haven't explored yet. So let's go. Oh, let me know when you get a bike that can run on. Okay. Land. They said land. Totally. I've been running for so long, my legs feel like they're gonna fall off. If I had a bike, it'd be so much easier to catch these fast Slowpokes. Oh my god, we can find that here. I've really got to do research on these areas. Yeah, you see that burst of wind? That's the Slowpoke. All you have to do is stand in its way. They will always do the same path. Oh, it's a fast Slowpoke. Defeat it and take back the uniform. I forgot to heal. I will do that after this. That's how often the game fully heals you. You'd kind of expect it. Oh, by the way, you might want to save up your watts because the dojo needs, like, a lot of them. We're going to do payback. And it almost one-tapped it. These Slowpoke are level 17. I believe they are Poison Psychic type. That type alone is why I almost picked it. It was so close, but then I realized it's part of the DLC to actually evolve it. And we ate its berry. With Pluck. Slow. And we took back the dojo, we took back the uniform. I'm gonna heal and then we're gonna keep going. Should have a... Yes, I do. I got a paralysis heal. Then I could just do a super potion to fully heal you. And a regular potion for Kato. The one Pokemon I want to call out right now is not the Chewtle. It is Bouffalant, right there. It is one of the best normal types I've probably ever used, besides Stuffle. Oh my god, that thing can hit hard. And I'll go over why in a minute. These fast Slowpoke prefer wide open spaces. You won't see them going into the forest. So, Bouffalant. It gets Swords Dance. It can boost its attack by 3 of the 6 stages. Oh no, I think 2 of the 6 stages in one turn. And then use attacks like Head Charge, which I think are like... I want to say close to 100 power physical normal type move. It also gets Wild Charge, an electric type move to help deal with flying and water. It gets Dark type moves. This thing was so dangerous when it came out in Unova. Alder, the champion of Black and White, uses it as his ace. If I had to guess, these guys probably have max EV of speed, which would be why it goes first. But we do payback. That's not terrible. They are strong. They're level 17. 2 levels under the first gym leader's weaker Pokemon. I was hoping that would take it out. That's ironic, but be careful of the move Yawn. It will put your Pokemon to sleep the next turn. So, if this doesn't beat it, Kato will fall asleep. But it had such low health, I don't think it mattered. And we stole its Salac Berry again. I might teach it Thief instead of Payback. We received Avery's Dojo Tea and Shorts. I think we could check that out in the key items. Oh. The Experience Charm is a key item. It automatically works. So, it works for all Pokemon. That's also why I recommend the DLC a bit for this. Okay, Mihara can learn Focus Blast. That's interesting. Oh, Serious Mint. The mints will change your nature to whatever you want. That's why I wasn't picky about what nature to get. But I just wanted a positive one for now. A serious nature actually makes it a neutral one. Just, Oh, that's a Dunsparce. That's cool. If you ever see a Bouffalant, give extreme caution. Don't use an attacker against it. Use a straight up defender. Or a ghost type that takes neutral damage from dark. Oh, that's a Licky Licky. I love its name. We get another Nest Ball. We're still looking for that final one. By the way, that is Dreadnought, the evolved form of Chewtle. Don't try fighting it. Oh, there's a Pokemon over here. A blob of black sludge. This will, I love the idea of this item because, oh boy, it's so cool. It will heal poison types an eighth of their health each turn, similar to the leftovers. If a non-poison type uses it, they'll take an eighth of their health every turn. It tried disabling, it went first. Disable's cool. It stops a Pokemon from using the same move again for a few turns. It eventually wears off, so don't worry about that. And we got the gloves and leg wear. We got the whole uniform. Oh, there's Lickitung if you want that. To evolve Lickitung to Licky, it just needs to... I love the names. It just needs to know the move. I think it's Ancient Power. Either that or Roll Out. I know it needs to know a Rock type move. It doesn't learn... No, it does learn it naturally. I think it's about level 30 it does, so... See what you say. I'm your Watch Trader. You got something good? Okay, so for 10 Watch you could get Pokeballs. For 30 you could get Great Balls. 10 for a Potion, 40 for a Super Potion, 20 for a Pokeball, or a Pokédoll, and the Wishing Stone. You can also buy some stuff for camping that could be helpful. So I bought some salad. And this person sells berries. Oh, that could be good, because then I could just start farming up these. I'll buy another 10 of each. I'll buy 10 of each of these. Well, let's go tell the master we got the whole uniform back. Oh, Happy, welcome back. You, were you able to reclaim my uniform all by yourself? You know you're back. He gave the dojo uniform to Avery. You have my thanks. Well, Mustard Happy. You cleared the first trial like it was nothing. Why, I think that's the first time since Leon that someone was able to handle all 3 fast Slowpoke on their own. The rest of you tried very hard too. You were able to catch up to the Slowpoke, but I guess you couldn't defeat them. Tell you what, anyone who was able to catch it up to a Slowpoke at least once gets a pass. Happy really outdid himself, so it's only fair to give everyone else another chance. Try to make a comeback, everyone. How generous. Either way, I'm still out. Oh, that reminds me, honey. Where are those little ones? Oh, that's right. I had nearly forgotten. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, come in. Because they're part of the DLC and not the main story, I will not be adding these two to the team. Whichever one I pick. These are sweet little Pokemon, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. We've all been taking care of them, and I'd say they're more than a little curious about your strength as a trainer. You did succeed in the trial, after all. It's just so you know, these two have been raised in a very special way. When they evolve, they'll be able to Gigantamax. Squirtle is a master of defense. It is a pure water type through and through, but it does get steel, water, ice, and I believe ground type moves. It could give so much coverage to any team. But it's not really an attacker, it's more of just a defender and setter up of Rain Dance. Bulbasaur is even more of a setter-upper. Just a little more fragile. Its whole line is grass poison. We already have a water starter. Let's get Bulbasaur. So you're going to go with a sweet Bulbasaur. It's first rate with grass type moves. Bulbasaur is a grass poison type seed Pokemon, 2'4" and 15 pounds. While it is young, it uses the nutrients that are stored in the seed on its back in order to grow. It's not going to be part of the team, so I have a whole team planned for this. It just didn't make the cut for what I was actually thinking. Bulbasaur looks pleased as punch that you chose it. Remember that your new Pokemon will be able to Gigantamax once it has fully evolved, so be sure to raise it well. Dynamaxing, a phenomenon unique to the Pokemon of Galar. Then there's Gigantamaxing, a very special way of Dynamaxing for very special Pokemon. Their moves change, and of course, but their appearance changes too. Speaking of Gigantamax, that's the secret recipe of the Master Dojo. Drinking it makes you gigantic and strong. I call it Max Soup. I'd love to have a bowl of Max Soup full of Max Mushrooms right about now. It sure has been a while. And that's why your second trial shall be mushroom picking. Max Mushrooms are the key to Gigantamaxing. And I'm tasking you with finding 3. Max Mushrooms are bred with a spiral pattern. I'm pretty sure they glow in dark, humid places. With that, your next trial begins. I'm counting on you. Don't you worry, Squirtle. I'll be sure to raise you with lots of love. I'll make sure you oh so strong, so you'll never lose to Bulbasaur. Hey, Sonny, if you want that Pokemon to lose new moves, leave that to me. Oh, you're the sweetest thing. That lovely lad is always so kind. Give him a bit of Armorite ore, and he'll teach you to like your Pokemon a new move. You should give it a try. And she gives us 5 of it. It's a rare ore that can be obtained at the Isle of Armor. Something good will happen if you give it to Collector on the Isle of Armor. We got 5. Let's see what we can learn. Completely obsessed with moves. Under the supervision of my master, I've been developing new Pokemon moves day and night. I spent a lot of time developing many moves. I'll teach your Pokemon a move for a small token of gratitude. I think we should get... Oh, we got Terrain Pulse. This is a special normal type move. Burning Jealousy is a fire type move. Flip Turn is a physical water move. Raising Voltage is special electric. Grassy Glide is a physical grass type move. Triple Axle is a physical ice. Coaching, that could be good. But it's mostly used for double battles, which, yeah. Corrosive Gas is a special poison that will melt any hold item that your opponent has. Scorching Sand is a special ground type move that can burn an enemy. Oh my god, you get this. Dual Wing Beat is an attack that hits twice. That's a physical flying move. Expanding Force is a psychic type move that, let's see. Oh, if you use Psychic Terrain with it, it damages everything. Skitter Smack is a physical bug move. Meteor Beam is let's see. It's a 2-turn attack, kind of like Solar Beam. Poltergeist basically takes control of an enemy item and uses it against them as damage, but it fails if they're not holding an item. Skill Shot is a physical dragon move that will lower your defense, but it boosts your speed. Flash Out is a physical dark move. It, if the user's stats were lowered that turn, the move power is doubled. Steel Roller is a physical steel move, pretty good. It also fails if there's no terrain up. And Misty Explosion, special fairy move. It gets more power. Oh, I don't recommend it. Your Pokemon faints upon using it. And if you use it in Misty Terrain, the power doubles. Well, not doubles, but it just says it increases. I don't see any of these being really worth it. So, we're gonna wait. Let's go get those mushrooms. Hey, Happy. My bad, my bad. It just dawned on me that you're brand new to the Isle of Armor. Happy, I have no idea where to even begin looking for max mushrooms. Come on, let's go for a walk, and I'll show you some mushroom hotspots. We're going back to where the Slowpoke were. Now, usually the Forest of Focus is chock full of max mushrooms. But the thing is, a swarm of Gradient came through and ate every last one here. So I'm thinking maybe you'll have more left finding max mushrooms if you go check Warm Up Tunnel. It's on the other side of the forest. Just watch where you're going in the forest, okay? It's easy to get lost. Anywho, good luck with the hunt for max mushrooms. Get you back at the dojo. We have Amoonguss, the evolved form of fungus. It's very dangerous. It's not even because it's evolved. It's actually a very good competitive Pokemon if you're building that kind of team to actually face other people. If we go this way, we got a pink apricorn. Something we can use in the Crabomatic. I thought that was that's a tree. But yeah, the max soup you're gonna want to make consistently because it's actually more special than you'd expect. You think it's just some kind of soup or, you know. Oh, mail. I love mail. I'm just out looking for items. I'm not really looking for anything special. But there's Psyduck, if you want a good water type. A cell battery. It's a one-type use item where if you're hit by electric type attacks, you actually get a boost in a physical attack. I'm not a fan of the one-time items. But here's Crabbit, what the machine's based on. Quiver, I will go over once we actually see it in the main story, because it is so worth calling out. But I want to do that later when you can actually catch it with the move that its whole gimmick is based around. Welcome to Courageous Cavern. You can find Dwebble and Crustle. They're both really good defensively, just not the best types. But here's a Diglett. 6 more Diglett in this entire cave. There's Swoobat, the evolved form of Woobat, if you want to catch that. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be too tough. I didn't even know that was here. With Icy Rock, this actually extends hail. If you have that. Yeah, we found the ore, so that's cool. There's a Diglett. Yeah, for the most part, I just want to trade here for a little bit before the next gym because it is a little bit of a difficulty spike with our team. Quick Ball. It works the same as the catch rate for the Ultra Ball, something we haven't seen yet, but it's 2 times that of a Pokeball. On the first turn only. Something else. Let's see. Loop Lagoon. You can tell there's a lot of water if we can't do anything about it. That's the hard part to do with this area first, but it's cool. The Heat Rock will extend Sunny Day on how long it lasts. Those rocks are also great at selling, so get used to having to run into them. Let's see what happens if we fish. Of course it's a magic carp. But it should be a really good level. Yeah, evolve that once. If you level it up once, and you get a Gyarados. That shows how low of an attack stat Magikarp has, by the way. It is one whole level higher than us, and it only did 4 damage with a tackle. But here's a Diglett. Barely saw that one. 6 more in Loop Lagoon. But again, we can't get over there, so they'll have to wait. Don't get stressed if you can't find all the Diglett. The sign in front of the guy helps figure out what area you need. There's 4 more in this cave. And then... also, the biggest thing to help you, probably obvious, but you know, we're saying, internet guides. Was a way down. Okay. That's a Trunnigan. Stay away from that. There's another Diglett. We got 3 more in this cave. Trunnigan is very strong. Gets a bag of Stardust. A Diglett. So 2 left now. And another taunt. You can get the idea that TRs are going to be very common. They're still good. Just the one-time use items, so can't really say they're the best thing. Let's see what happens if we head up here. I think we did before, but see if we can find a way around. Nope. So for now, I think we're gonna leave here. Okay, that leak is good for Farfetch, which is actually a sword exclusive. It will boost the critical hit rate for it. Kind of required to evolve Galarian Farfetch'd. Sub-Saiyan will boost the power of ground type moves, kind of fitting that we found it in a beach. We got Sub-Saiyan on the sand. Yeah, we got it again. Don't worry about those towers. Well, at least this one. Definitely discover it. You can see somewhere. Oh jeez, that was close. Let's see if I... somewhere on the island there's a second one. So don't worry too much. We get a Mystic Water. A TR-98 Liquidation. This will lower an enemy's defenses and it's a physical hit. It's just not great for George. I'm gonna keep you at the party for now though. I did catch a Croagunk off screen just because it was it that purple beam, and I did say to catch all of the Pokemon from that. Because it could have the hidden ability. Probably won't be on too much longer because we did do some good training. There is a Diglett here. We got 8 more to find on Challenge Beach. That's where we are now. Oh, that's an Octillery. It's in the water. Let's head back to the forest and see if we can find the actual exit that we were supposed to go. A miracle seed that will boost the power of grass type moves. I've tried to get a grass type TM to see if something can just learn it. Well, here's Diglett. 7 more. A shed shell. This lets a Pokemon get out of, swap out of battle without fail. So I think it bypasses Pursuit. The old Gatel, we're getting a lot of new items, will heal any status condition regardless of what it is. A blue apricorn. Oh look! Pikachu! Galarian Twig. We've seen it before, but... let's see... Venipede is worth calling out. Poison Bug is such a good type. And that thing could be a really good wall. Poison resists so many types. And put Bug on top of that, it's pretty good. Well, we found the exit we were supposed to and immediately find a Scyther. Wow. And a Taurus. That's funny because I saw its evolved form. Lillipup, pure normal type. This was really up for debate of which normal type I wanted. The fighting type would just sounded better. Welcome to Challenge Mode. You're supposed to go to the cave over... I think over that way. But... we get a hard stone that boosts the power of rock type moves. Scorbunny and Toxicroak. Scorbunny is the other steel flying type, but Corviknight does evolve, so it kind of gets that on it. And Toxicroak is actually poison fighting, if you want that. There's a lot of good Pokemon about here. Like, it's the DLC. You get a Muscle Band. This will slightly boost the power of physical moves. If you just want to get a boost on that. That would have been perfect for Stuffle. This is the Tower of Darkness. You're not ready to climb this tower. Well, guess we gotta leave. But first, we'll look just like the other tower. Huh. What's it this? Oh, Carvanha. That's cool. We get a pair of black glasses. This will boost dark type moves. A TR 95 Throat Chop. This will also stop enemies from using moves that emit sound, like growl, sing. It completely cripples the Pokemon Primarina. Oh, George Kenlin liquidation, that's weird. But I can't learn Scald. very weird. At least we started the DLC. I knew there was no chance of completing the whole thing in one straight shot. I want to go over here, because this rock usually has a lot of sparkles. An Everstone, if you want that. More ore. I thought... No. I thought there was going to be a Diglett here, but I guess not. That would be a Rockruff. I was debating Rockruff for the team too. There's a lot of debate for what this team could have actually been. Rock is a good type, it's just Rockruff, it's good. Battle that boosts steel type moves. It evolves some Pokemon, it doesn't even say that, but anyway, Rockruff. While Lycanroc is in my name, and I could have used it, the hard part is which form. Ultimately, I just decided not to go for a grass type at all, or grass type, not to go for a rock type at all. I don't believe. A wishing piece for free. That's pretty good. Ooh, that boosts defense. I think that could go to Bihara. Another Diglett. 6 more at this cave. Five more at this cave now, because that was another Diglett. Max for 5. Oh, a Moonstone. That can evolve certain Pokemon like Jigglypuff, Clefairy. I believe it's at the second DLC. 2 more the second DLC, the Crown Tundra. TR31 Iron Tail. It's a steel type move that can also boost. I was thinking that. It can lower your opponent's defense as well, making it hit even harder each time. That is so obviously a Klefki. Steel Fairy can be really good. It's the I think I heard that it's like one of the best defensive types out there. If you have a Rocketrola on your team, come here, there's a Gigalith. It's final form that you normally have to trade for. A max potion that will fully heal all HP. There's a lot of good stuff in the DLCs, and I recommend it except for the Crown Tundra right now. That starts with a battle with an enemy using level 60s. The Island of Arbor is just a better option. Mihara goes to level 22. George goes to level 22. Kato goes to level 23, and Bulbasaur's at level 15. It learns Growth, Leech Seed. That does damage over time, but it doesn't do anything to grass types. Razor Leaf, that's a physical grass type move. It's stronger than that. Poison Powder, that can poison your enemies. Sleep Powder puts them to sleep. And yeah, that was a good chansey. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna put it away before it evolves. Because then I might be tempted to use it. What if we use another Diglett if that was another Chansey? I hope it's still there. Nope. Of course not. Poliwag was also tempting, but because we went with the water starter, it wasn't really needed. Yeah. Got another spot for Druddigon. And another Diglett. 2 more in this cave. All the way back here, where this thing spawned. Right up, we got it, and then we run into that. Throat Chop will cripple the Whismurloud completely. Their whole gimmick is sound. Got another revive. Another nest ball, that's good. A bag of stardust. Let's see what's over here. Oh, wait. I think this is where we were supposed to be. Let me use the town map. Yeah, we have to go to the warm-up tunnel, and that's right up here, I think. Somewhere around here. Over here is an item. Oh, Corvos. That boosts the speed of a Pokemon. I don't want to get that to be hard because he has minus speed. That could be good for you. And I think you have plus speed, so that could be great. I'm gonna give it to George. Where's the cave we gotta get to? I hate how it shows out the map, but it doesn't actually tell you how to get there. Oh, that's a Stoutland. That's the final form of Lillipup. Like I said, there's some great Pokemon about here. There's even Heracross. Hey, it might be 4 times weak to, well, there's Kangaskhan. The thing that can punch ghosts. If you get the right ability. Ooh, bottle of boo-boo milk. That heals 100 health. Like I said, you can just get some overpowered things here. Mind you, we're getting items that are for, like, the 4th gym onward. And we're at the 2nd. We're not even at the 2nd. We just got past the 1st. This is great. We get an upgrade. That, I believe, is used to evolve, Rhydon to Rhyperior. It's a trade item. The Battle Coat can evolve Scyther into Caesar, a Bug Steel type. Let's see if this was it. Yep, Warm Up Tunnel, we found it. And it only has 3 whole Diglett. The Thick Club, if you give it to Cubone or Marowak, their physical attack stat basically gets doubled, making them actually viable. Wait just one moment. Ha, just as I expected. Multiple max mushrooms growing in a bunch. My psychic powers picked up on these max mushrooms eons before you found them. Then wouldn't you have found them the second the challenge started? I believe I should be the one to get those max mushrooms. Where's Cal preserved and all? No way. I knew you wouldn't listen to reason. I find your presence most disturbing. You show up at the dojo unannounced to go on to show such talent even though you're still so young. You dare get in my way. I warned you about my psychic powers, and now you'll experience them firsthand. Pokemon Trainer Avery starts off with Slowpoke this time, not Abra. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop trying to read the texted battles. It's not bad. Before my second powers. Ugh. It's always people who have to brag about how much they're better than you and then they lose to you. She wants the whole move, or he, I keep saying he, but they want the whole move banned because it's good against them. We're gonna go send out George. And we're gonna do Sweat. Next up is Kadabra, the evolved form of Abra, level 19. Be careful of it, it is a very strong special attacker, especially if fully evolved. And it knows Psybeam. And we get our ability off because, you know, we're in a pinch. So that's down. Level 23, George. And finally, Woobat. I'm gonna go with Kato, because I don't feel like healing in battle right now. Besides, Woobat there's a slight chance that Woobat is faster, and if that's the case, you just get a better payback. Or it almost one-taps anyway. And down it goes. We went. a side strike to my poor pride. $2,200 for that. Blast it, victory still eludes me. What is it that I lack? What do I need? Well, you can have those ones. I'll go and find myself some bags of mushrooms that are far more elegant. If we teleport... We obtained 3 clusters of max mushrooms. Hello, hello, is this Happy's phone? How's the trial coming along? Easy peasy. You mean you already managed to find 3 max mushrooms? I've been checking it out. I've made progress, but it seems you're in first place once again. You really are a new rising star, aren't you? I suppose I'd better go put the pot on the stove, but you be careful on your way back. We get a new area. This is the Pot Bottom Desert. We are not exploring it like this. Sorry. The sandstorm makes you barely able to even see the ground beneath you. And you have to find Diglett in that? No. Speaking of it, we found every Diglett in Warm-Up Tunnel. But there's a hard stone, another one, and don't be taught. TR-76 Stealth Rock. That is a trap that you can put down to make opponents take, I think it's 1/16 of their health if they was quad resistant. Or is it 1/30? It's based on how well they resist or are weak to rock, that it does up to half of their health if they're quad weak against it. It is so good. But that starts the second the Pokemon is set out. If they have something like, let's say, a Charizard or a Talonflame, you know, something like along that side, or Scyther, that works too. Yeah, 4 times the damage and that they take from Rock means Stealth Rock does half of their health in one straight shot. If they resist it, of course, it takes even less health than what it normally would do. I think normally it does 1/8. And I forgot to heal, that's nice. Wait a minute, I shouldn't heal yet. I do need this open though. Once we return and get the back soup, that's what we're going to end it, and next time, we're actually going to be doing Route 5 and the water gym, because I think we're trained up enough where we can handle it a little easier than we could have before, just by trying to brute force something that is much harder than the first gym. The Floatstone will actually, I keep changing topic, but the Floatstone here will actually cut your weight in half, which actually helps because there are moves that do damage based on your Pokemon's weight. So, that's cool. For now, we're going to fly back to the Fields of Honor. I don't think we have anything in our party that can eat this, but... Yep. Hey there, Happy. Welcome back. Looks like you nailed the trial. Congrats on finding the Max Mushrooms. Trial number 2 was no problem for you. All my other students ended up getting lost in the forest. Turns out finding Max Mushrooms was the least of their problems. It's a shame, but I guess everyone other than Happy will fail the trial. Well, first things first, a proper meal. Let's have the Max Mushrooms made into a delicious Max soup, shall we? I really outdid myself this time. Now all that's left to add are those lovely Max Mushrooms you brought us. Sorry, I beg you, wait just one moment. Why, Avery, what the world is going into you? I've never seen you in such a flutter. I've also obtained some Max Mushrooms. Oh, nice work. You must have searched hard for those. That makes you the second person to pass the second trial. I did it. Yes, I did search rather hard. Oh, chin up, darling April. You did it. This is a cause for celebration. Master, Miss Honey, if you could grant me one wish, just this once, I would be indebted. Would you be so kind to use my Max Mushrooms in the soup? I feel that everyone here should enjoy the taste of my efforts. Well, if that's what you're after, then I'm perfectly happy to oblige. This is hardly the first time you asked for something, and I rather doubt it'll be the last. Miss Honey, I hope you don't feel that your thunder speak still unhappy. But we're a family here, a family share, so we'll go ahead and use Avery's mushrooms today. It's just so rare for him to try to hard at something. I really want to reward that. You understand, don't you? You can hold on to the Max Mushrooms you found. I'm sure you will find a good use for them. Oh, don't worry, you still totally passed the trial with flying colors. Think of those Max Mushrooms as an extra reward. Alright, everybody, soup's on. The famous Max soup of the Master Dojo. Well, I'm famous. Time to dig in. Let's eat. Oh, I never explained the big deal about the soup, did I? You see, when one drinks the Dojo's famous Max soup, you feel Dynamax energy welling from inside of you? No, you don't. That kind of thing doesn't happen if a human has the soup. But things are a bit different when certain Pokemon drink the soup. You see, there are Pokemon with distinct potential. And when they drink the soup, the Dynamax form will change into Gigantamax. I'll keep one of my lads to the kitchen at duty for now, too. So you can ask him to serve up a fresh bowl of Max soup, whatever you need. Now then, let's wrap things up. You all did your best at the second trial, and I'm proud of everyone here. And last but not least, thanks for the soup, honey. Thanks for the soup, Miss Honey. By the way, Happy, maybe it might be a pretty happy moment. It's gonna be a while before we meet up with him again. There are no Pokemon that you can select, so we have to wait on it. But you don't want it. Alright, next up. Some Pokemon you can catch right now that can Dynamax are Kingler. I know Kingler. I know there's a spot where you can find Garbodor, a pure poison type. We haven't seen Trubbish yet, so I haven't gone over it. Machamp. Also, I want to go over this. Oh, hello. Thanks to you, 22 more Diglett came back to me. You found 23 Diglett so far, so please help me find 128 more. The number of Diglett that came back hit 5, so I'd like to give this to you. I backed this Pokemon in Alola, just like my Diglett. Meowth is not a Steel type. Alolan Meowth is a pure Dark type. Deeply proud of and keenly smart, this Pokemon moves with cunning during battle and relentlessly attacks enemies' weak points. It is such a good, well, maybe not such a good, but yeah. It's a good Dark type. Immune to Psychic, but still weak to fighting. Yeah. He did say if we hit 10, he'd give us something else. Oh, hello. I'd like to give this Pokemon to you since we found 10. How about this Pokemon in Alola, just like my Diglett? Slowpoke. 1 second. This is the water psychic version. But we already have a water type. Oh, that's worth pointing out. It's got the King's Rock. I might just take that. Yeah, if you trade Slowpoke with the King's Rock, you get an item that can help flinch. It's pretty good. And since we hit 20, we get a Vulpix. This is an ice type that evolves into an ice fairy. If you observe its curly hairs through a microscope, you'll see small ice particles springing up. If we get 30, they'll give us the next one. It's pretty cool. So next time on Pokemon Shield, because I wanted to get that and then end it, we will be going to Route 5, continuing our journey. It's gonna be a bit before we see the DLC again, because I want to get more progress done in this story. Because it's been a bit. Well, yeah. So, there's no need for me to do grinding off screen because I am very happy with our levels being, keep hitting the wrong button, 22 and 23. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So next time, we keep going. Casual outro stuff. The link trees for YouTube and Twitch have the other ones, so YouTube can check out the here on Twitch, and Twitch can check out the YouTube channel. I do upload to YouTube each stream. So yeah, have a good day, everyone.